you thinking a year ago at this time with Coach Stubbs coming in? You have to just be a lot more comfortable now, huh?
Yeah, that's the biggest thing, the biggest transition between now and last spring. Everybody's more comfortable, everybody's relaxed, everybody knows their assignment. Like last spring, Coach had to sit out here with cards and everything to show everybody their assignments, and it kind of slowed the pace of practice down. Practice was more like a walkthrough every day, but now it's a faster tempo, and everybody knows their alignment and assignments, and they're just playing a lot more faster, playing up the game speed in practice now. So that's going to help us for the fall.
What's it been like amongst the quarterbacks? I know y'all have kind of been all rotating out on reps and stuff like that. How have y'all been helping each other? What's it been like as a unit?
This is more competition, I would say. It's more competitive, and it makes everybody bring their A game to practice. It makes everybody play in practice how they would in the game. And Landry and Bo are two great guys. They're two great quarterbacks. I expect them to play this season. And they make me come to practice ready to work every day.
Is there anything else you just want to say about where y'all are at spring right now or going forward? I mean, just what's it been like?
We're a little over the midway point for spring right now, and like I said, I can't stress this enough. We're way more ahead of where we were last season, and I think that the way we finished the season off is a big contribute to the way we're practicing in the spring, and this gave us a lot of momentum going into the off season. So that's been a big thing for us, feeding off of the way we finished last season with 2 wins. And it's been really motivating for our spring, and we're looking like a better team this year.
How has it just been different for you guys, especially the quarterbacks this year?
Like I said, everyone's playing a lot faster than they were last spring. I wasn't here last spring, I'm a freshman, but I came to a couple practices. But like you said, everybody kind of has a better idea of what the offense is like and what coaches expect. I know during the fall, a lot of the freshmen were getting adjusted to the coaches, and, so we're used to them now, so it doesn't, they don't really bother us as far as that anymore. But like I said, everyone's playing a lot faster. We're getting better.
As far as the situation with the quarterbacks goes, I know you guys have been splitting reps, and everybody's kind of been rotating out. What's it been like amongst yourselves and as a group? How have y'all kind of maybe challenged each other, and how have y'all supported each other?
We certainly challenge each other just because we see what everyone can do. We can split equal reps, and so you got to make your reps count. And so it's been good as far as that. And then we're real good friends. It is friendly competition, but at the same it is competition. We all want to be the guy, and so it is serious. So we all have to bring our A game every day.
Yeah, like you said, I guess everybody's got to come out ready every game, every practice, huh?
Yes, sir. I mean, like you said, it's equal reps, so you got to make it count when you're up. So.
Is there anything else you want to say about just the spring so far? I mean, heading into the second half of the spring.
Well, we're heading in the right direction, so come check us out.
What's it been like so far in the spring?
Well, the good part is I had all 3 of them last year. Of course, LaQuintin and Landry got more reps than Bo did. But right now, what I'm trying to do in the practice, which I'm committed to doing all the way through spring, I'm giving all 3 of them equal reps, and I'm even changing the batting order a little bit per se, where each drill there might be a different guy starting it off, and just changing it up. So that guarantees that they all get a mixture of the plays too. Instead of somebody doesn't get the certain style of throws to run or in the running game to execute. So it's going very well. Again, the thing that helps so much is they're very coachable, and what I'm trying to do right now is just get them to play a little bit faster, and I'm not talking just foot speed, I'm just talking about in decision making, ball coming out a little quicker, maybe their setups a little faster. But again, I'm pleased with their progress. They can't go live. Right now we're still working up front in all those positions, so we can't afford to let them just get hit. So again, it's one of those things, and sometimes that limits guys, especially guys like LaQuintin with his playmaking ability. But all in all, I'm very pleased with their progress, and I just want to see them climb the next, well, really all we have is we're right now 6 practices left, so I like to see them climb, but they're still not going to be where I want them to be. But I just want to make sure on our 15th practice, we're playing our best football.
I guess what would be the ideal situation going into the fall? I mean, are you planning on naming a guy? I mean, how's that situation kind of going to play out?
It may end up being that a little bit earlier than before, but the bottom line is right now, of course, LaQuintin's got to play. I'm talking about in the way he has no redshirt year available. Same with Landry. I mean, Landry does have one, excuse me, and Bo's got to play. So again, I have those 3 young men. I may bring in a walk-on athlete here or there at quarterback, but that's the guys I've got. So, and I think that they'll be a nice mixture, and you know, and again, like I said, they know I'm treating them very fair, and you know, if I need to make it early or if it becomes that clear, I will.
It also seems like it also helps them stay on task, and you know, knowing that they're being evaluated every practice.
Yeah, exactly. There's no way any position here should feel that way. You should always feel like that you could be beaten out, you know, so you better be on your A game all the time. So that's kind of where it's at.
Talk a little bit about the plans y'all have for this weekend, Coach.
Okay. Well, the first thing is this Saturday we're going to have a junior day in the morning, which is young men that are in high school finishing up their junior year, and a lot of them will come here with their parents and just kind of get an overview of Nicholls State University, from an athletic football part to also academic, and just learning more about that, and then also learn a little bit about the recruiting process. And that will go from 9 until about 10:15. But also I'll be getting the team ready to go, because at 10 o'clock we'll have a little team meeting, and then I'll bring the guys out there and we'll warm them up and get ready to go. We want to start the scrimmage right around 11 o'clock. And then that means all those young men that came to visit us will be out there with their parents, plus all the family and friends, you know, and fans and all that will be here. So we'll scrimmage excuse me, from about 11 to 12, which I hope we can get 50 to 60 plays. But the bottom line right now is, you know, we got to get a couple people back, especially linemen that are injured or sick right now. If we can get them back, then we should be able to achieve that number. But that's our biggest problem right now. Until this next recruiting class comes in, lineman-wise, we're thin at that position.
Is it going to be like the juniors? Can they just come and show up? They have to register.
No,
they have to register
online.
Okay.
It's on the.
And it's open to any football player who's going into their.
Yeah, exactly. That's finishing up their junior year. They can come, and this is what, you know. The only thing I know, all the places I've been before, we always had the junior day, and really it's very good. And we have a nice presentation plan. But yes, it's open, and you know, to come, and it's at the Century Club room, which is beneath the stadium, and they will be charged $3 because I do serve some light refreshments to them.
And like I said, they do have to register though, right?
Yeah, register, or they can come the day of the event. But the registration's from 8:15 to 9 o'clock, and then we got to start with it right at 9, so we stay on schedule with the scrimmage.
All right. And I guess the last thing would just be the final spring game. Do you have a time on that yet?
I'm thinking it will start. We'll again warm up and get going, but I would say it will probably start at least by 10:30 in the morning and do the same. It's really, I wish we could play a game, but I think in a year's time coming up, I think we will be able to divide up and have some fun with it. But right now, there's a few positions where we just don't have, we can't divide up one guy. So the bottom line right now is it's going to be the same thing, kind of a scrimmage format, but that will end spring and go from there.